Hey everyone, a warm good afternoon to all of you. This is me, Tapash Pradhan, a student of political science, and I would like to welcome to all of you to this session of my YouTube channel. So, guys, in this session, we will try to learn the few of the concept of our political science from the political thought or political theory. As your demand that, sir, uh, what is important for our interview, that in term of they ask question from political thought or political theory. So I cannot say that I will cover all the thing, but I will try to focus that area to give you a brief that which they are going to touch. Basically, the ask question basically they will ask. So you can basically get benefit out of it by watching this or noting down the concept. So let's again welcome to all of you. So let's see the classical political thinker, modern political thinker, and social contractualist thinker. Okay. So first we will talk about classical political thinker. So classical political thinker, if I talk about, be it Plato, be it Aristotle, they are the famous classical political thinker. And what is the understanding of the classical political thinker? So they mainly focus the idea like the idealist perspective. Their concept of the state, okay, their idea of the state is based on the more idealistic perspectives, on the basis of ethics, value, what is the good life, okay, what is the basically morality, okay, that this is the what the classical political thinker mainly emphasize. Like Plato, you know, all of Plato is a philosophical concept. He gave the a philosopher king. Aristotle talk about what is the best states, okay, what is ideal states, okay, and Aristotle theory of state is based on what, a empirical approach, but its objective is something to create a what, the ideal state, okay, that is the state is a association of association, highest associations, okay. The main thing of the classical political thinker, they emphasize on the duties, okay, and there is no concept of equality. They believe the concept of inequality, okay, to remember. For example, Aristotle, the one who supports the inequality, exclude the women from the citizenship, okay, the theory of citizenship. Be it Plato not give the power, okay, to the all producing class to basically rule. It is the concept of what, philosopher, the hierarchy order, okay. So this is the classical political thinker believe on duties, inequality, idealist perspectives, value, ethics, morality, good life. This is what the classical political thinker. Do you know what is the difference between classical political thinker and social contract thinker? The concept of state, it is they believe the state is a natural institution. Who believe? The classical political thinker. They believe the state is a natural institution. But on the other hand, if I will talks about the social contractual thinker, they talks the state is a man-made institution. It is a social contract which create a state. Okay, people create the state. That is the thing. Then modern political thinkers, as you all of us know that modern political thinker, Machiavelli known as the first modern political thinker. Okay, so from the Machiavelli till to the your Karl Marx, that is the modern political thinker. And modern political thinkers' idea is based on what, the rationality, okay, the scientific rationality, okay. They believe the idea of what, the reason, logic, okay, okay. So their idea based on more realistic, okay, like Machiavelli is known as father of realisms, okay, and they believe the state is a man-made institution, okay. The main important thing is that, and they talks about the proper state concept, modern states. From Machiavelli, the concept of modern state basically started. If you remember, he talked about Italy unifications, okay. The state must have army, the state must have a territory, this thing, that thing. But in initial thinker like Plato, Aristotle, they does not talk about the army. They does not talk about the what this modern state concept like Machiavelli talks about Italy. These are things. Okay. So this is modern political thinker. You can get here the age of Renaissance, that reason and rebirth of logic, the age of enlightenment, that is rational, human and rationals. Let them free. Let them select the government. So they emphasize on what? The man. Okay, what is the nature of the man? Although they not talk about the power of the basically men's like that, like Machiavelli talk about men's is negative nature. Why they focus on the men? Because modern political thinker try to understand the man, the theory of state on the basis of nature of the man. Then I will switch to you the social contractualist thinker. If you understand this concept of social contractualist thinker, what they trying to say or providing a rationale behind the creation of the state, you can understand the whole concept of political theory, because this concept is talks about the structure of the state, the power of the states, the extent of the states, the origin of the state, the different function of the state, and authority, liberty, rights, equality, all the thing is discussed in the social contractualist thinker. And if I talk about who are the social contract traditions thinker, Hobbes, Locke, Rousseau. What are they trying to say? Let's understand. Very quickly I am going to give you a brief summary of it. That Hobbes believe the state of natures. It is what? For that you have to require what? A chart. To understand better full way, you have to require a chart. Okay. I think I should make a chart that it will helpful to you. Okay. First we will see Hobbes. Then we will see Locke. Then we will see Rousseau. Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Okay. This thing. Okay. So it is the what? If I talk about this thing, the human natures. Okay. Then if I talk about the state of nature. Okay. State of nature. Okay. Then it is the what I would say, the concept of state, nature of the state. So Hobbes talk about the state of nature is a Hobbes talk about human nature. Hobbes say human are selfish, human are self-centered, human are egoistics. They believe, Hobbes believe that things, but Locke believe the human are rational. They are mutual cooperation animals. They are basically live a society in which they are very conscious about each other. Okay. Rousseau says that men are noble savage. They live in a jungle. They simply take their food and live at the root of the tree. Okay. There is nothing, the idea of private property, this thing, that thing. Okay. This is how they all talks about human nature. Someone talks about Hobbes a negative view of or pessimistic view about human nature. Locke and Rousseau talk about a positive view. Okay. Then state of nature. Hobbes talk about state of nature is like war. There is a war all against all. Okay. One's hand on the another throats. Okay. That is kind of statement basically there in Hobbes. Locke say that in state of nature people live in a society. It is a pre-political, but there is already society. Rousseau says that in state of nature people are basically hunting and they live life like that thing. Okay, that is how the state of nature by Rousseau. Then what is the Hobbes concept of state? Hobbes says that the state is created by the man. Why the state created? He says that in state of nature there is a war, there is a fighting, there is no guarantee of the self-preservation of a life of human. That's why the state is created. Okay, and that is how he says that the state is a sovereign authority who has a power like absolute monarchy. Okay, absolute. Okay, sovereign authority, undivided, inalienable. Okay, unlimited power of the sovereign. If I talk Rousseau also talks about the sovereign have a absolute, unlimited, undividable power. But there is a statement, you all are well known about the statement, that Rousseau's concept of the sovereign is the Hobbes' Leviathan, but head chopped off. Rousseau's concept of sovereign is equivalent to the what the Hobbes concept of sovereign. But in Rousseau's sovereign, there is no concept of king. There is no concept of monarchy. It is the general will. It is the public interest. But in Hobbes, there is a king, the monarchy, the body, the associations. There is a clear cut mentions. Okay, this is what the difference Rousseau and Hobbes. If they ask what is the difference of sovereign state concept of Rousseau and Hobbes, then you can say that there is a no king in the Rousseau, but in Hobbes concept of sovereign there is a king. Okay, but in Locke concept of state is based on fiduciary trust. Fiduciary trust. A fiduciary trust in the sense the state like a trustee. State is created for protection of life, liberty, property or natural right. That's all. Okay, this is what the concept of social contract theory. I hope now you get understands. Okay, we systematical way cover the classical political thinker, the modern political thinker, and the social contractualist thinker. So this is all about from my side for today session of your interview, and we try to conduct the lecture for interview perspectives in the last day, and this is your final day which I am taking the class for the interview, because we all of us going to appear in the January 12. Okay, so do remember few of the things that you have to prepare all your document very preparely. Okay, your dress code, you should focus on that idea and take a proper sleep on 11 January. Don't get study too much, just revise the concept what you already did. Okay, don't focus on new things and be confident, because the confidence will be make you sure to express your knowledge before the interviewer. There will be a you nervousness feel. Okay, that is natural, but you have to be sustain that 15 or 16 minutes. If you will be able to handle this 16 minutes in very careful way, then your life is going to be another way. Okay, it will take to you a beautiful features. Okay, so I again say to you all the best, all of you, those are going to appear on 11th January, be it 12th January or in your future. Okay, very wish to all of you from my side, do your best. We study all the thing, try to very systematical way. It is now that to perform the our best thing in our interview. So this is all about from my side. I'm again wish to you that guys go and do your best, not think anything else. Okay, this is all about my side. Thank you. Okay, and lastly, if you like my effort, do subscribe, do press the bell icon, and do share with your friend, because sharing is all caring. Thank you guys, have a nice day.